Well, hello everybody. Welcome to P.B.M. Money. Today, I want to talk about my credit card adventure this year. When I started the year, I really had no plan for credit cards. But as the year evolved, it became obvious that this was going to be a big year for credit cards for me. I have gotten 4 credit cards this year. It's the most I've ever gotten in one year. And I want to run through the credit cards, tell you why I got them, which ones I got them, and some of the pros and cons and would I do it again. Now the first card I got was U.S. Bank. Now, this company irritated me right up front. They gave me a $500 limit. What am I going to do with that? Go to dinner? I mean, come on now. But the reason that I got this dinner, or this dinner, the reason that I got this credit card was because it was very unique in that you could get 5% on your utilities. Now there's no annual fee. You get 5%. I think you got 3%, and everything else was 1% on everything else. So you got one choice of 5%, 2 choices at 3%, and everything else was 1%. And I got it for the utilities. So I used it a couple of months, and my utility company charges me a 1.5% fee to do that. But if I'm making 5% from the credit card and it's costing me 1.5%, I'm still coming out okay. So I got my statement and I realized, hey, what's going on here? So I did the quick math and I thought, wow, they're only giving me 1%. What's that all about? So I called them up and they said, your utility company does not classify as a utility company. It says the City of Springfield. To which I replied, the City of Springfield owns and runs our utilities. And they said, yeah, but it doesn't register. I said, well, can you fix that? No. So I ruined a credit card over something silly. So anyway, I don't use that one anymore, and if they take it away from me, who cares? Wow. Now, the next card I got was my first American Express business card, or my first business card, period, but it was from American Express. Now, the reason I did it is because at the time, I had just bought a little rental house. And I've always said, when you know you've got big expenses coming up, that's the time to go get a good credit card that you can meet the spend to get the sign-up bonus. Now, it was not that great, but I went with American Express because I have one of their other cards, and I figured it'd be a little easier. It was a $250 sign-up bonus for $4,500 in spend in 4 months. And they did me well. I got a $10,000 limit. There was no annual fee. 2% cash back on everything. And the problem that I found with this card is it is 2%, but they only pay it once a year. So you use your card all year, you get no cash back, and then after a year they pay. I find that to be a little, they want to make sure they get all their clicks with the card for a full year. I mean, I get it, it's a good gimmick, and I don't fault them for it. I just wish I'd known it up front. But anyway, so that was the second card I got. Now the third one I got, and I'm going to be honest, I got this strictly for the sign-up bonus. The Capital One Quicksilver. That is the easiest 40% I ever made on my money, ever. It's a $200 sign-up bonus for $500 in spend in 3 months. And they gave me a $10,000 credit limit as well. Now, there was no annual fee, and it's only 1.5% cash back on everything. So for a lot of people, that would be their good that would be a decent go-to card. I mean, you can do better, but if you're going to use a card and you want cash back, 1.5 is not bad. So, but anyway, I got it, and I haven't used it after I got the thing. I haven't got it back. Now, the fourth and last card that I got this year, again, was because we had purchased another little rental house, and this one I knew was going to have some serious things. We are turning it into an Airbnb, and I'm going to have to furnish the thing. Now, I've only had, we have just gotten started, and I'm already halfway to the sign-up bonus. The one I went with was a Capital One Spark business card. Now, it's a $500 sign-up bonus for $4,500 in spend. Same as the American Express in how much I had to spend, but double what American Express was offering on their sign-up bonus. Now, there's no annual fee, and it's 2% cash back, and that's 2% as you go. So, this one I only got a $5,000 limit on, but I'm pretty sure I could probably get that up if I wanted to. I'm not going to because I don't need it. But for right here and for right now, the Capital One Spark business credit card is a great deal. If you can hit the spend, I would go do that one. I'm sure that if you went to some of the other companies, you could probably find higher equivalent cash back by using miles, like I'm sure Chase probably has several. Last time I heard they had an 80,000, which translates to $800, but I don't travel. I do strictly cash back. So for this year, for the first and probably the only time in my life, I have gotten 4 credit cards in 1 year. The U.S. Bank cash card, which now I don't use and they've upset me. I will never use another one of their cards. The American Express business credit card was my number 2. The Capital One Quicksilver was number 3. And the fourth and last one, and the one I'm working on right now, is a Capital One Spark business credit card. That's a pretty decent credit card. I mean, $500 sign-up bonus for $4,500 in spend and 2% cash back all day, every day. Not bad. Well, that's about all I want to talk about. You guys have a great day, a great week, and happy investing.